All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's an early Thursday morning here in the East Coast of the United States. It's your boy Big, and this is a special edition of the Leaders League Primetime Show. And as always, I have my co-host, the beautiful and lovely Emma Charles. Emma, you want to come out and say hello? You're going to have to unmute yourself because it's early morning here and all those noises were keeping me awake. Oh, I have to be awake because we're doing an interview today. How are you, my dear?
Hey guys, I'm good. It's not so early here. It's fine for me. It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's not as bad for me as it has been for you.
I hope you are as excited as I am about today's show. Maybe you can let the people know who we have on today's show and why both you and I are so excited that these two gentlemen took an hour out of their day to talk to us one-on-one.
Yeah, so we're really, really lucky, guys. I know we spoke about this quite a lot yesterday, but we have Roman and Stephan with us from FutureNet. They've taken an hour out of their time. They're sat in the office together to answer some of the questions that we've been having as a group and we've been talking about, letting us know some of the things that they've got coming up for us and exactly what they're doing just to keep things moving and make sure that FutureNet and FutureAd Pro are as strong as they can be and doing everything they can be to be market leaders and really get themselves out there and established in the marketplace. So I'm excited. I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Awesome. How can I compete with that? You know, she's so sweet and everyone, and that's wonderful, and that's why we co-host the show together. So what I wanted to do was, without further ado, why don't we bring out our special guest? And again, for those of you that are watching this and you're brand new to FutureNet and FutureAd Pro, or maybe someone shared a link and they're trying to tell you to basically join them on the FutureNet, FutureAd Pro platform, then what you're going to do is you're going to get back to that person so that they can share more details. But I'm excited that we have the co-owners, the gentleman who brought this all together, and they're going to talk more about it, and that's Stephan Morgenstern and Roman Ziemian. And again, they're in Poland right now, so it may be early for me, but it's the end of the afternoon for them. And again, we appreciate them taking an hour out of their time because when you run a multi-million-dollar business like this, it's always appreciative about the fact that you take time to do interviews like this. So without further ado, I'm going to actually unmute the gentleman, and I'm going to bring them out. All right. And Stephan and Stephan, maybe you can unmute yourself there on your end.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Yes, there we go.
Can you hear us? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Super.
Absolutely. So why don't you you gentlemen do this? First and foremost, like I said, these gentlemen are the originators of FutureNet and FutureAd Pro, and I'm just going to let you introduce yourself so that people know who is who. Because I mean, obviously, there's a better-looking one, and I'll let you guys decide who that is.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for giving us that opportunity. Hello, Emma. Hello, Mr. Big.
Hello.
For a networker, 8 o'clock in the morning, you look very good. When I was a networker in the past, I never can look so good like you at 8 in the morning. Okay.
It's all that plastic surgery. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Okay, fantastic. We have spoken before, Mr. Big and me. We will meet in New York City end of this month. Fantastic. I love to be together with the people. But for now, we have this call here.
Absolutely. Yes. September. I'm seeing you in New York, end of September, right, Stephan?
Exactly.
Awesome. Go right ahead. See, I'm trying to make people jealous already. You can come hang out with us also. If you're a big member of FutureNet and FutureAd Pro, come hang out with us. But for those people that don't know you guys, go ahead, Stephan, introduce you to.
Okay, fantastic. Will be great. Okay, then we meet in the biggest Starbucks what you have in Manhattan or wherever we meet. Yeah, okay. So fantastic. Thank you for that call. And maybe it's the best idea when we give a quick update about the idea, about the history, where we are today and where we will go tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes. What we want to do is there are a lot of people in the programs, but there are also a lot of people interested in joining. And I think what we want to do is let's take it back to, you know, what vision you guys had when you first came up with this concept, where it started, and you know what you see in the future, and have people have a better understanding of exactly what FutureNet and FutureAd Pro is and how they work together.
Okay. Okay, super. Then let's make let's take a look in the past. Yeah, 4 years ago we sit together and we make the decision we want to create our own company, and then we start with the brainstorming, and we. My experience is 26 years in the MLM business as a distributor, and I know exactly how MLM works and how the distributor thinks, what they need, what they sometimes get from companies, especially from the US companies, many empty promises, whatever. And we want to create a platform which has the following points. First of all, a platform where we can launch on a later time whatever is cool, whatever is great opportunity, etc., etc. For example, when you be in a company today and tomorrow starts a new company with a new service, new product, new whatever, and then you must start again, and you always start with zero. Yeah? And the idea was that we create a platform, a base, where we can launch to a later time everything what makes sense, what is good for FutureNet, and what is good for the people, for the member, what makes sense. And one of these examples is now, since 4 months, the FutureAd Pro. And people, they already have a group of hundreds of thousands, of 10,000, of 100,000 people. And can you imagine what happened when we start a new product, when we start a new system, when we start a new project, whatever, and you have already your existing team. Yeah? That was the first point what we had the idea 4 years ago. And then was a question how we can create this base. And then we come to the idea that we say, okay, the best is when we have a social media platform, because this is open for everybody. This is open for even people they are not in the business yet. They only want to use the social media platform. They can join for free, and that's now the market shows us that this idea was really brilliant. So, and then the next point was that we give the opportunity that the people need to pay only once from their own pocket. They invest in her own business only once, but they can make residual income and passive income, and this is exactly what we do with FutureNet and with FutureAd Pro. And the most brilliant idea was to make the combination of both and creating the interfaces between FutureNet and FutureAd Pro. And the situation now is that many people come with FutureAd Pro to our platform, and then they are excited about that, but then they realize, oh my God, the power of income in FutureNet is much bigger than only in FutureAd Pro. And when they realize the combination of both, they are so excited. Yeah. So and
now, Stephan, when you talk about the two platforms and how they're married together, just quickly tell us the difference between FutureNet and FutureAd Pro and why they work so well together. But they are different in what they focus on, correct?
Okay, so then let's start again with the past. Yeah, when we create FutureNet, then we had the social media platform, and in the social media platform you have the opportunity to start an own business. You can make money in the FutureNet platform, the multimedia bonus, you can make the sales bonus without any position or whatever. You can make the games bonus, but when you want to start a business, then you can do it with a one-time payment from $10. So that is, for example, for the United States or for Middle Europe here is no problem. But example in East Europe, in Russian, in South America, $10 is sometimes much money, but they can start the business. Yeah. So and then you have 5 other steps: $25, $50, $100, $500, $1,000. Each of them is just one. You get for them the multimedia points. And very quickly you can pay for the multimedia points, even the physical products too, a part of that. And you can buy advertising for that. You can buy products for that. Our landing page system, video, mail, blog, cloud, all what we have. And that was the base of FutureNet. the social media platform and this business with the friends trees, six friends trees, 6 matrices. So, and then additional, we have in the same company FutureNet Pro, and this is the advertising platform where people can make money in the multi-billion dollar industry, online advertising. You can make your own advertising. You can click 10 times a day, then you get revenue from the whole turnover, from the whole profit from the company, and you can share. You don't need to do that, but you can share this opportunity with others too. And then of course you can make a big income by building a business. And one more time, then we have the interface between both systems, and this is what the people really love. And we have some of the biggest leaders worldwide, they join FutureNet because they say they have never seen opportunity like that.
Yeah.
And then one second, and everything what you see now in FutureNet is maybe 20% or maybe less what you can expect in the next year, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. Yeah, because it's always growing, and we are working 24 hours a day to make it every day better and better for you guys.
Okay. Right. Now, Roman, I was going to say, Roman, on what Stephan was talking about, I mean, you talk about the past, you guys got together and, you work like crazy. We know you do. The growth has been phenomenal. Where do you guys stand, Roman, now on membership for FutureNet? What are the numbers looking like, and what do you expect those numbers to be in the next year or 2 to 3 years?
Okay, first of all, my English is not so good. That's why I speak German, and maybe Stephan can translate. Stephan don't speak Polish.
I learned since 1 month. But it's
3 years.
Terrible.
But it's heavy, yeah. Polish language is very heavy. So I speak German, and Stephan can translate. It's much more easy for me, yeah.
Yep.
Also zum ersten, was hat gefragt?
Also wie viele Mitglieder wir jetzt haben und
also
wie viele
wir haben heute überschritten 600.000.
Yes. We have now exactly 600,000 plus X.
Und wir erwarten, dass wir, also unser Plan ist, 1 Million zu erreichen Ende des Jahres.
Yes. So, and we are working that we have 1 million members end of this year.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, keep going. Those numbers make me smile.
Time where we really growing very, very, very fast. Yeah, and the plan for next year.
Okay. Die Pläne für nächstes Jahr ist natürlich 3 Millionen, wenn wir erreichen Ende nächstes Jahr, wäre super. Ja.
Between 3 and 5 million is possible to the next year Christmas. Yeah.
Awesome.
But 3 million should be very, very, very realistic. But for example, when a big group from some country of the world is starting, 5 million can be too. We are ready for a really big explosion now.
I was going to say, Roman, one of the questions that I have that will pop up when people watch this is, are you guys positioning yourself from a customer support, from a back office, to handle those type of numbers? Roman, if you could answer that question.
Sind wir bereit, das jetzt zu handeln?
Ja, natürlich. Das ist kein Problem. Wir haben noch zu viele zusätzliche Server, die einfach leer laufen.
Nicht nur Server.
Ja.
I explain you, yeah. That's the point. That's the fantastic point that we are not online since 1 week or since 1 month. We are online in October for 2 years. We made our homework and we learned a lot of things, and we need to make fine tuning. But now after 2 years, we are really ready for big explosion from the customer support, from the manpower, from the server, from anything, yeah. And that's the right time to start really strong.
Bei uns arbeitet jetzt über 30 Leute.
Yes, we have now more than 30 people in the company.
Und bis Ende dieses Jahr haben wir 40, 45
We expect between 40, 45 end of the year.
That is awesome. So you guys have hired, you've expanded up to 30. We're going to talk about some of those new hires in a little bit, Stephan. You were kind enough to share those before this call. But I know Emma has a question kind of piggybacking off of that growth on the social media side, on the FutureNet side. Go ahead, Emma.
I think the microphone is not open.
Yeah, you have to unmute yourself there, Emma. The wonderful thing about technology, Emma, you have to unmute yourself. Can you do it, or you want me to do it for you?
Sorry, is that better?
Okay, now we hear you.
I know. Tell Stephan,
So
Roman, they want to hear your lovely voice.
Today.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my computer's gone down today, so I'm from my phone, so I'm in a bit of I'm not quite as organised as I would usually be. But yeah, I've obviously been working quite heavily on the social media side. That's probably the bit that I enjoy using the most. I use both sides, and I use both sides for everything. But I really wanted to know, I tend to work a lot with business. I'm going to slow down again, sorry. I tend to work a lot with businesses. And I really wanted to know if you guys were planning to release for us stats, how many page impressions. I know today you've told us how many viewers, but all those kind of details that we can then take forward when we're starting to talk to people maybe outside of MLM and network marketing, and maybe people who are more bricks and mortar and traditional businesses but have a website and want to use the services but need facts, hard facts, for us to be able to talk to their marketing teams and the people who put together their advertising budgets.
Okay.
Is that slow enough? I'm sorry. I talk really quickly.
Zum Ersten, unsere Webseite hat sich schon in 2 Jahren zweimal geändert und wir arbeiten auf eine neue View, neue Design, die wird noch leichter und noch mehr Funktion haben. Ja, mehr Funktionen.
First of all, in the past we had 2 different designs and functionalities, and we are close to launch the new website, the new board with the new design, and there will come some new function. That's the first answer. But I know your question was. I give you the answer to your question.
Okay. In 4 weeks bekommen wir auch neue Applikation für Android, ja.
Yes.
Also neue Version, die wirklich total ausgebaut ist.
Yes.
Also mit komplett neuer Kommunikator, wo wir auch Nachrichten aufnehmen können und. Also so wirklich sehr, sehr ausgebaut. Ja.
We are still working on the Android version, and after that on the iOS version of the new app. And the same, they will have a lot of more options, and I know that people are waiting for that. I can't guarantee exactly when it will come, but it will come very soon.
Natürlich auch wegen die technischen Sachen, also in Plattform ändert sich sehr viel selbst, ja, also sehr viele Möglichkeiten, technische Möglichkeiten kommen, was wir beim anderen sozialen Medien nicht haben, ja. Die führen wir auch an, wie zum Beispiel jeder User kann eigene Files verkaufen und an ein Payment System, die sind dann angebunden. Also jeder kann es dafür bezahlen von einem Online-System, kaufen und verkaufen.
Step by step, we will have all the option what you have in other of the big social medias, but we will have additional. For example, you can sell multimedia files, what you can't do in Facebook or whatever. You have a lot of opportunities in this way. But the question was a little bit different. I answered to the question.
Okay.
So and. I told you before we had the call. I told you about that we hired a new guy, our manager for advertising. He is creating a totally new team here in the company. His name is Sebastian, and he has a background for 10 years for advertising in platforms
and marketing.
And marketing, and he is a really genius in that, And you will see very, very quick, step by step, what he is doing and what what fantastic opportunities we will give to anybody who want to make advertising in the internet. And I told you before, and I know that you was very happy about my answer. It will be a little bit similar like in Google and a little bit similar like in Facebook to create advertising, but much more easier, yeah? Because this is Google AdWords to make advertising is very. You must be a genius or something like that, and we will handle that very, very easy. And you will see all of that very, very. Step by step, and everything now is focused on the event which we have end of October. So from now in 8 weeks, we will have the event, and there we will launch everything what we speak about now.
That's awesome,
Perfect.
guys. Absolutely.
It makes me so happy because in the future interested from the Future Ad Pro side, but also the from the FutureNet side. Because the potential, if we have the right information for advertising and selling to advertisers, is something that I think a lot of people who are using FutureNet and Future Ad Pro haven't quite grasped yet. Once we get people thinking about how they can sell adverts and how they can approach a completely different market, I think again we will see an explosion. But it's about getting that awareness and about letting people in a very easy way know exactly how to go and market that. So it's just getting the information as well. So that makes me happy. It's perfect. Thanks, guys.
We are happy when we make you happy.
Ja, also wir arbeiten sehr stark, also das ist unsere Hauptherausforderung und Hauptgewicht legen wir auf die Ausbau der Plattform eigentlich, weil das ist unsere
Plattform.
Ja.
Right now we are our team, especially the IT and the new team with the advertising, they are the focus right now is to make the platform better and better, and this is the biggest challenge, and this is what we are concentrated on. Yeah.
Das ist our social media platform is the big potential. Yeah. We must not forget that. Yeah. That's company is the social media platform is for us most important.
Right, exactly. That's one of the things Em and I wanted to have you do this interview for, is to have people, Roman, and I thank you, Stephan, I thank you. Let's talk more about that, about the social media platform, which is FutureNet, and how people can actually use that to not only grow their presence for their other existing businesses, but also have an opportunity to make money within FutureNet. So it is a social media platform first and foremost. But if someone's coming into it, what would you advise? What's your best advice, Stephan and Roman, for someone to actually utilize that in the best way? Because obviously, when you guys put that together, you put it together with the vision of people obviously being social, but also, unlike other big platforms out there, actually have an opportunity to make money by doing the things that they already do. Am I correct? So what's your best advice for someone and how they can best utilize the FutureNet social media platform?
Okay, we have two ways. I say about the one of our unsere Weg,
ways,
way. It's invite everybody, also for free. You can imagine in how many friends you have in Facebook. 300, 400. Everybody have 300-400 user or friends in Facebook, and then another 300-400 people have also friends. Yeah, and you can imagine you can invite today everybody from Facebook on our platform, and when somebody do anything in our platform, buy credit for games, buy our products, buy advertising, buy upgrades, buy anything what you do, you earn money. Also alles, was jemand macht, ja, auch physische Produkte, auch wenn ich for free bin, ja, meine Freunde bis zum 10 eben tief kaufen Kredite, ich kriege Geld, ja.
For example, you sign up for free and you are qualified to make 10 level deep the sales bonus, yeah. This is just an example, yeah. But I'm sure 99% of this people they want to listen to this interview. They want to build business. Let's speak about the business.
Yes, let's talk about that. That's
yes.
Again, I think what you guys have done is the perfect marriage of a social media platform with an advertising program that happens to, if you guys have revenue, you're willing to share that with people if they do certain things that not only increase the exposure in their business, but also increase their exposure to being able to build a team. So yes, Stephan, go right into that, because these are people looking to obviously take advantage of both platforms.
Yes.
Please continue.
The brilliance is what Roman say. Yeah? You have number of ex-friends in Facebook, in Skype, in online, wherever, and don't forget your real friends. Don't forget your family. Don't everybody you know. Yeah, invite them to FutureNet, and then ask the question: are you interested to make money online? Most of them will say yes. Are you interested to make money with that smartphone? Yes, everybody is interested. And then, from my experience, is show them the new FutureNet success system. You can show them the business presentation in just 12 minutes. They get more information than in the most webinars. They normally need 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, because I know that. Yeah, then you speak blah 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 blah. Here we have all the facts in 12 minutes. Then watch the 8-minute video about the company, about the background of social media, about the future of social media, and so on and so on. And then the most brilliant is learn in video 3 in just 8 minutes how to build successful. And now imagine what Roman said. You invite 300 people from Facebook. Maybe 100 are joining in FutureNet. You need only 3 people. They realize that, and they can make exactly the same. You don't need to create tools by yourself. You don't need to create whatever by yourself. Only for this business, use that what we have, and don't make it complicated. I was working together with a really big leader, also from the United States and so on, and they always told me the same: don't make it complicated. Yeah, and what we have with that system for everybody who want to make money, and they see that in the video 3, we show them the information. Alone in the $10 business, you have a big potential of income, and of course with $100 is more, and of course with $1,000 is more. But everybody can start in the way he want, and he can quick make the same. You can join today in the amount what you want, and you can share the information with the FutureNet success system with your friends in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and imagine we have a 3x3 matrix, and we have people here with 100, with 300, with 500 frontliners. How much power is here coming? And we have not a binary system that you have maybe 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 people on one leg, but you don't make money. We have a matrix system, and I know the fear of lose. Yeah, work with that. That's
yes, Stephan, I'm glad you bring that up, because one of the things that is out there, obviously, is the fear, because we're seeing so many companies out there that make these type of promises, and there's all this hype in the beginning, and they go gangbusters and they promise to share revenue and profits and all like that, and many of those companies, a large percentage, are bust. And some of them are running into issues with regulatory authorities. So what are you guys doing, or what makes FutureNet and FutureAd Pro different than a lot of companies out there that people feel that they've been burned by? And in your own words, what have you guys put into place, or how are you building your companies out to again, give people a sense that there's longevity here? Now, I know, but I want to hear it from your own words. Have you share it with the people out there?
Okay,
first of all, we get this question every day 100 times, yeah?
Also, warum sind wir anders? Wir haben zu start schon mit 12 different language.
First answer is here, yeah? We are different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no two better looking guys to run a company than you, that's for sure. But beside that point, because not everyone can be as gorgeous.
I'm serious with that. We are one of the reasons is our friendship, our partnership. We are working so brilliant together. It's really the best what you can accept, yeah. But oops. Okay, we
You're
are
good.
here. Oh, sorry.
Also, first of all, show me one company they make to the start, the day of start, 12 different language. Give me one. We have today until 20 different language, and we work every day. Our department work with our partners, and we translate everything, or most of our materials in many language. Also, success system we have now in 5 language. Sorry, 4. But in short time we have in 5 different language. Of course, English it's the main language, and after we make in many different language. Also in short time, wir bekommen unsere Materialien auch für Leute, die für die Tauben. Ja,
yes,
das
yes,
ist auch sehr interessant. Ja, sowas hat niemand. Ja.
We will have our materials and videos and anything. I don't know how it is in English for people they can speak and hear. Yeah?
Right. Yeah, I
Yes.
think what you guys have done is
It translated in these languages, and there are different languages. There's in English and in Russian and in German too. Yeah, and we will have that too. But the answer is more that the first what people understand, we are not a rev share company and have only one income stream. Yeah, we have from the beginning when we start we had advertising customers, we had games, we have the social media platform, we have product, we have different income streams. We start in 1 week, latest in 2 weeks with our online shop with physical products. We start the new department what is working only for advertising on end customers. They are building now, and one more time on the event, latest we will present everything about that. That means we as the future, we have that big base, many different income streams, and we can prove and we can confirm you how we can make from $50, $60 only in the FutureNet Pro, yeah, because we make money from the games, because we can make money from the end customers, because we sell products to end customers, and the company makes money, yeah. And the addition of all these points make it so stable. And this is one more time. This is just the beginning. We have under the table a lot of things what we can't tell you today.
You can't show me what's under the table, huh?
I tell you in New York.
Right, exactly, over that beer. No, that's wonderful. I mean,
on a serious note, though, guys. On a serious note, though, I mean, the products are fantastic. I know we talk about it in our group. And I know that we talk about it on Facebook, but there, and I know use the product, and I know that I try and encourage my teams to use the products, and I know that there are things that maybe will come. I was always interested in the idea of uploading ebooks. I know that a lot of marketers write their own ebooks and things like that. The potential of the products that these guys are talking about is insane. It's crazy, and it isn't based on pie in the sky. It isn't based on hot air. It's based on an absolutely solid model that guys that are really people have a vision and they're taking.
There you are, Emma. So what Emma was basically saying, guys, is there are so many tools that are available on the system. We're not going to be able to cover them all today, but we wanted, I think we wanted to allow you guys to finish what you were talking about the longevity and how you've put systems and other income sources into place to have a diversified portfolio of income coming in that protects the longevity of the company. And one of those is what Emma was talking about. There are all these other products, and we joked about under the table, but what she was basically trying to say is, you guys, when you come out with this announcement at the event in October, we can safely say that the announcements coming really are going to be about more opportunities for people on your platform to also earn income themselves. It's wonderful that you guys, for the company, have income, but people certainly, when they join companies and they want to build out a team, as you talked about, they want the opportunity for their own team to have multiple sources of income. And I'm hearing, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but is that what you're talking about? Multiple sources of income for people coming into FutureNet.
Okay. One example was from Emma, yeah? The multimedia, the file sharing and selling, and this is one of them. And one more time, you have, when you join FutureNet today, you have a lot of income opportunities today. Yeah, you can concentrate in FutureNet Pro, you can concentrate in FutureNet, you can mix, you can make whatever you want. One more time.
In short time, you can sell advertising and you become 20% direct commission. Yeah. When you are a good seller, you can go to the neighbor shop and sell him advertising, no problem.
Yes.
So let's Roman, that's a good point. Let's talk about that, because Emma, you have a question directed to that, because one of the things that we are wanting to do is to work with our team to roll out the possibility of using. And Emma, go ahead. You had a question about the selling to the local shops, etc. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said earlier, I'm really interested in the business-to-business sales side. I've been talking to people on Hangouts for weeks and weeks. Maybe they're not so strong on recruiting and they don't want to build a team below them, but maybe they have experience in sales. So I'm really interested in how it's going to progress with the vouchers in FutureAd Pro, and being able to go and market to traditional businesses with websites, other bricks and mortar businesses, people that maybe wouldn't traditionally be involved with these kinds of businesses, because it's, as I've said before, time and time again, I just think it's such a huge opportunity for our guys that maybe, as I've said, we have a really mixed group. So people who are weaker with recruiting may find that their strength comes with advertising.
Okay.
Let me answer. That is so fantastic, because FutureNet has so many options, and like you say, the one is the big recruiter, of course, he has a right home in FutureNet. And another guy is a good salesman, yeah? But imagine when you have the opportunity to sell advertising, you get 20% cash. This is a lot of money, and always this customer is connected to you, and always when they book again and again and again advertising, you make money. This is for these kind of people fantastic, yeah. And as I told you, they can make it a little bit similar like in Google, a little bit similar like in Facebook, and we will have more opportunities for special customers and so on and so on. And everything is on the way that will be online very quickly.
In short time, we have separate back office for end customers in FutureNet Pro. When somebody is not interested 10 times a day, make clicks and earn money with that, he have own business, and he don't make he have no time for something like that. Yeah, he become another office only for business people, and you can, wie sagt man das, ordnen seine Werbung, und da drüben, da gibt es keine Klicks-Option, da kannst du nur deine Werbung verwalten.
This is very simple for people, they're only interested to make advertising, yeah? Normal people, no rev share, no MLM, whatever, but they have an online shop, they have whatever, and they want to make advertising. Yeah? Or they can be, for example, in another MLM. They are in another MLM, they are not interested in MLM or business here with FutureNet, but they are clever because they say, okay, about 90% of FutureNet member are interested in making money or online business, MLM business, whatever. This is a fantastic target advertising, yeah, because this is the point. When somebody from any MLM company in the world make advertising on FutureNet, he can be sure that he is in the right people, or he makes advertising to the right people. Yeah?
And Future Ads is, of course, our next product. Yeah, this is something like Google AdWords. We work very strong on that product, and we are very, very far. And I think so. To the event we have.
We will launch everything. Yeah, we will launch it.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So now what I'm hearing is, all right. So you did pull something from under the table there. So you guys are going to announce the launch at the event. Obviously, more details, but right here you're saying that you guys are going to have Future Ads, which is very similar to Google AdWords for people just to place advertisements, which means that you guys are building out more demographic information for marketers like us to more specifically drill down. Is that what I hear you saying?
Exactly. Yeah. And I give you an example.
Boom! I love it, guys. Love it. Come on, tell us about it.
Yes. But listen to me. What I tell you now, you will love that very much, and everybody will love that, because when you make in Google AdWords, for example, advertising, you never know who look to your advertising. That can be poor people, that can be millionaires, that can be whatever. Yeah. But in FutureNet, very, very, very short, you can make advertising, and you can select the income of the people. For example, you have a Rolex shop. What is it? Are you interested to make advertising to poor people? You are not, because when you pay for poor people, they never can buy a Rolex. They can dream about a Rolex, yeah.
Oh, Stephan, when you come to New York, you're going to be able to buy a Rolex for $20 on the street.
Yes. That's the reason why I come, yeah. So
excited now.
And because you can show my advertising only for people. They make $1,000, they make $5,000 per week, per month, whatever. You can select that, yeah, because we know how much money the people make in FutureNet. We don't know how much they make outside of FutureNet, but you can make target advertising. Show it only to women over 40 in America, or show it only to men. Show it only to people from Turkey. Show it only. This target advertising.
And of course, in Future Ads, it's nothing about making money online. It's only for advertising. Yeah. It's.
See, I see.
Oh, you made my day, guys.
Emma's smiling.
You made my day.
One of the things we wanted to do out of this interview, guys, and we appreciate it very much. We know you guys are busy.
So happy.
Yeah, we know you guys are busy. Is we wanted to take that 50 minutes to an hour, not only to re-energize people about FutureNet, but also about Future Ad Pro, but get people away from this whole feeling that it's just all about rev share, when in fact business and growth in business is all about advertising and marketing. Wouldn't you guys agree? And we can see that that's where you're putting the focus for the end user, not only for people that want to build business in the traditional sense of MLM, but now you also understand that there are people that want to build business just strictly advertising, and you're touching on that.
Exactly. Look, I'll give you an example. Maybe 5% of the people are interested in MLM, yeah? And what about the other 95%?
Yeah, what about them? Got to get them, right?
They are interested to make money, but not maybe in MLM, but they are interested, they need to make advertising, they need this. And also the MLM guys, but especially the other 95%, they can make money on our platform in different ways, and that makes FutureNet so interesting, because and then maybe from these 95%, a lot of people come the first time in touch with MLM, and then they say, wow, I have never heard about it. I joined with $185 or with $1,600 or even with $10, and I built my business. I realized the success system, and I like to sell advertising to this guy, and then I click 10 times and I get money. I'm so excited, and then we bring them step by step to maybe from the housewife to the entrepreneur. Yes. You know this kind of stories.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. And the one thing you touched on, for those that might have missed it, is whatever entry point someone comes in, they're tied to you for life, correct? So if they come in as an advertising and then they happen to also be interested in the team building side, they would be tied to the person that brought them in, correct?
Exactly. And everybody can find his own way. Yeah, somebody is straight in the MLM. For them, it's the successes. Somebody is straight in the FutureNet. Oh, okay, no problem. You have everything for that. And the next one is a salesman, and he say, "Oh my God, I have so many experience, and I know so many people. They want to make advertising fantastic." And all guys, for everybody who is watching this conference now here, imagine all what we make is good for you, even if you use it or not. Because in the FutureNet Pro, it depends how much money we as the company make, and if we make more, it's good for you. It's the same when we tell that we are strongly in Asia now built, and you are from America, and say in another company, what is that for me? Yes, it's for you because the company makes more money, and we can share that in the FutureNet Pro. And when we launch a new system and you don't like it, but maybe you have a team of some people and they will use it, you make money. This is so amazing what we have here, the different opportunities in one company. And that was the idea what we had 4 years ago. Now we are here, and we know we are going here. Yeah?
Absolutely. So now earlier you guys shared the hiring of strategic people within your organization. Can you maybe share, you talked about hiring recently the person in charge of advertising marketing. On a final note, maybe you can share with us your vision for the type of people that you're looking to hire and expand in the next 6 to 12 months. Where do you see, the next phase of growth for FutureNet, Future Ad Pro? Will it be someone in charge of that whole future ads aspect, Roman? Again, not holding you to it, but where do you guys see, your growth as far as bringing people on? You said that you're at 50 people now, 35?
We have now
35.
Yes.
34.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Next month come new people.
So we hire new people for the IT. We hire new people for the customer support, and the most focus now is on the advertising part. The PR Manager und Product Managerin.
Wir haben den Miłosz, der ist für die Teamwork auch, also für die Kontakte mit Firma und Zeitungs und so weiter. Der macht das. Und natürlich noch viele Leute für Werbung. Ja.
Yeah, advertising is the biggest focus is now on the advertising.
And products, auch physical products. Next month we hire yesterday. One woman, he have many experience in another company, and next month he come to us. She come. Sorry, she come.
Hey,
she come.
Equal opportunity.
You never know.
She come to us, and she's special for physical products, and we become new cool products. We get, and. Vielleicht können wir schon sagen, dass wir auch eigene Telefone haben oder so.
Yes, I can give you some examples. Yeah, to the event we will have our first own perfume. We are still working on own smartphones with FutureNet brand, because we have the smartphone as the rewarding for the people. We will send out the smartphones with our brand, but the people can buy them too. Yeah. And that's really good quality and nice. It's Android, and it will be our own brand.
Better than Apple.
Yeah. Now hang on. One of the things, and again, we're going to leave the interview on that note. So you guys are looking at the future in physical products, and I believe what you're saying is you see market penetration availability in certain countries and areas where maybe they could not afford an Apple iPhone. So you're saying that You're looking at penetrating those markets with a FutureNet branded phone that already has the apps and such on it. Is that what you guys are saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So just can you tease some of the people out there with some of the market areas that you're looking at? Would they be, you know, Africa and maybe some other countries where obviously they can't afford you know, $500-600 for a phone? Again, you don't have to say it, guys. I'm trying to pull some things out of you to let people see that you guys are really looking at expanding those markets in different areas, not only with FutureNet, but with other, you know, when you talk about physical products.
Yes, exactly. Look, we are now very, very strong, and we are shortly before that we opened the company in Brazil. Yeah? And for the Brazil is your example. Yeah, not everybody can buy an iPhone. Yeah, in Russia, in the Ukraine, the people. Do you know that at the Ukraine the people make $50 in a month? That's crazy, yeah. And how they can dream about an iPhone, or they can start in FutureNet, yeah. Maybe then they can buy.
Maybe Russia is a bad example. He make $100 in a month, but everybody have iPhone.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But we have also many fans, ja, Fans of FutureNet. Noch nicht. Wir haben viele Leute, die wirklich unsere Produkte dann nutzen, weil die so FutureNet geil finden.
Yes, people, show this luggage. Yeah. The people are excited and they are so happy with FutureNet, and they want to share it with merchandising stuff. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that we have our FutureNet bag here. Yeah, yep. And people can't wait to buy that. Yeah, I want to buy that. I want to buy that. And the same will be with the perfume. Everybody is asking when you bring that perfume, and yeah, more and more is coming. Yeah,
absolutely. So what I'm excited about, and I know Emma is the same way, and the reason we wanted to have you guys on, and we certainly appreciate your time, again, taking an hour out of your day with everything going on, that just shows not only your commitment to the business, but your commitment to sharing your message with followers that follow our show and watch this video interview. I think the main thing that we got across today was exactly what we'd hoped, which was to show that you guys are real, genuine guys, that, you know, have basically not only a business connection but also a personal connection that allows you guys to kind of, you know, go back and forth. Yep, exactly. And at the same time, you understand that in this business economy, much like companies like Google and all like that, you've got to keep growing and expanding your market penetration with different services and products in order to stay alive. And I think you guys did a great job in answering that question and reiterating that you are not a rev share company, and that those type of companies who only have one source of income are why they run into problems. And any other notes there, Emma? Maybe a last question. We've got to let these guys get back to work because they got to get working for us.
No, I'm all done. I'm all done. I'm all happy. You've made my day.
We tell you the truth. We don't go back to work because we celebrate too. We have our barbecue now with our team here. And this is one of the reasons why the people love to work in our company, because we have a fantastic combination with hard working, but now, for example, we have a barbecue and everybody is waiting for us. And we are so hungry, that means it's a good point. But let me tell you, everybody who is joining now here, you are at the right time on the right place. Make the best of it. Try to come to the event, because on the event we have not only 20 diamonds. Everybody say the same. I was poor, now I'm rich. I was poor, now I'm rich. We will have really firework of news and so many things to share with you, that everybody, when they come from the United States, you need only a one-way flight, because you can fly back without airplane. we want to fire so much.
And take 20 Rolex. You can good sell here in Poland. We don't have.
I was going to say.
We don't have Rolex for 20 euro.
I can get that $100 iPhone. No, we thank you guys, and we will try everything. I know we have some of our team members that'll be at the event, but Em and I definitely thank you. We just wanted to get everyone re-energized for those people that haven't had experience to FutureNet, Future Ad Pro, and all the stuff that's coming. We just wanted you, if you're watching this interview, to understand that this is one of those opportunities and companies that is different. They're not just saying it, they're actually showing it. And so on that note, this is your boy Big, my co-host Emma. I want to thank our guest, the co-owners and founders of FutureNet, Future Ad Pro, and soon to be many other companies as well. Stephan, Roman, we truly appreciate you spending an hour with us today, gentlemen.
Super. Thank you. See you in New York.
Yeah, definitely. That's a date for sure. You're going to be basically coming over with your FutureNet luggage there, correct?
Yeah, of course. I can sponsor 20 people on each flight. Yeah.
Here is Stephan's name.
Yes, also. This is my name. Yeah, you can read. Then everybody knows that's me. Yeah. Okay.
See you. Gentlemen, we are so excited. Thank you for your time. Take care.
Bye.